So each year, about 17,000 local moms and dads and kids rely on Beech Acres Parenting Center to help them build stronger relationships. This week, the nonprofit celebrates, get this, its 170th anniversary. Joining me tonight is Jill Huyhn, Vice President of New Business Development at Beech Acres. And this is a really broad, general question to start, but what makes a good parent, Jill?
That is a loaded question. One thing we know is that parenting is harder today than it's ever been. And we know through decades of research at Beech Acres that parents have the ability to really help kids with self-confidence by focusing on strengths. And so if I can say what makes a good parent is a parent that really can do that. Because when kids know and use their strengths, they're definitely going to build better ability to have well-being and a better ability to also have long-term mental health.
Okay, so you've kind of delved into the next subject matter I wanted to tackle. What is the natural strength parenting model?
Yeah, it's a great question. So Beech Acres Parenting Center created a model that has three components or pillars. Those components include intentionality, which I like to say is parenting on purpose and with a purpose. We also have mindfulness, which is being in the moment and making sure to make the most of those moments with your kids.
When did that enter into the equation? Because we've been talking a lot about mindfulness just in the past 5 years.
It's really picked up over the last 5 years. So this model has actually developed over the last decade.
Oh, okay.
And we really have played around with mindfulness more and more, and we love that it's out in the world a little bit more now, and parents are used to hearing it. So we aren't having to introduce it and define it. We're able to kind of bring it up and they know what it is.
And then, of course, the focusing on the strengths.
Yes. When parents and kids both know their strengths, it just creates a different kind of relationship for them.
How has the world of social media changed the way people parent?
Yeah, in a lot of ways. That's another big question.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, social media has created a lot of difficulties for parents and kids alike. I think that one thing is just being plugged in all the time makes it really hard for parents to really be unplugged with their kids, which is what we talk about with mindfulness, being in that moment. But I think too, there's a lot of pressure for parents because they see the perfect families out there and kind of compare themselves to what's happening in the world and thinking maybe they should be doing things differently or better. So it puts a pressure on them that maybe—
It's tough.
Yeah, it is really tough.
That's why your organization
That's
is necessary.
Right. That's right.
And
Call
170 years strong. So there are many more parenting tips that we didn't hit in this 2-minute interview. So to learn more about them, Lucy May has an article on WCPO.com. And Beech Acres Parenting Center will celebrate its 170th anniversary from 4 to 6 tomorrow at the American Sign Museum. The celebration is free and open to the public. And Jill, I want to thank you for being here and sharing some of your insights.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.